Bro's talking sports. Y'all know what it is. NFL recap. You already know. Fuck my Bills. Bro's talking sports, y'all. You already know what it is. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm excited, but I'm not excited. But I still got to deliver this to y'all. I didn't go live yesterday. My apologies. I wasn't up to it after my epic Bills debacle to those Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to get to that, you guys. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe. We're going to kick you off with a little bit of No Ceilings, little Wheezy right before we get going, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in, like, subscribe, and share. Like a man, y'all. I'm excited. We got Saturday, we got Sunday. 4 games on the slate. Bros talking sports. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. You guys, we're 7 subscribers away. That's all we need before the Super Bowl, and we're off to 100. All right, you know what they say. Once you get 100, you automatically go to a milli. Okay, let's go, Wheezy. Like, subscribe, and share. 7 away from a milli. 100 milli. All right, man, let's get to it. Stupid long. Super dumb. All right, let's get to it, you guys. Saturday, NFL playoffs. Man, I'm going to start you off. First game on the slate. We had the Packers going on the road to those 49ers. This was epic. I was so pumped up on Saturday because, listen, the world thought that Green Bay was going to pull this off. Everybody thought Green Bay was going to do it, but San Francisco, they showed up in the end, and they showed the world why they are the number 1 seed and why they are the favorites to get to the Super Bowl and possibly win it. So this is what happened, you guys. Green Bay went on the road, as I said, to the 49ers. 49ers ended up winning 24-21 in an epic game. Green Bay almost controlled it from start to finish, but Brock Purdy, that guy McCaffrey, 2 tutties, we're going to get to it. They showed up and they showed out. Okay. Total yards for San Francisco, 356. Total yards for them Packers, 330. I want to start with the Packers just because they control the game pretty much. Jordan Love. Man, Jordan Love, okay? Yes, he sat behind Aaron. He got to watch him. He got to feel him out. He got to see exactly how he's supposed to play in this football league. Listen, man, he proved it, especially the second half of the year for Green Bay. But yesterday or a couple days ago, he balled out 21 of 34 in a game that mostly everybody picked San Francisco to win. Okay, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns, and those 2 interceptions why they lost. But before those interceptions, if it wasn't for those, Green Bay was looking really good, you guys. We had Dobbs. We had Aaron Jones, 18 carries, 108 yards. He had a 53-yard long banger. Dobbs had 83 yards, and Reed had 35. But Watson, Melton, Musgrave, they didn't really show up. But it's crazy because Green Bay still was in control of this game. I know the 49ers fans was really nervous on Saturday, and I just got to say, I don't want to jump ahead, but this was an epic game. The 49ers came back. They got it done. And, yeah, Moody had a blocked field goal. That was big. Love played good for his first postseason start, okay? I got to give him that. He was this close from upsetting the 49ers. I don't know if you want to call it coaching or just, inexperience. But the kicker, come on now. Let's talk about the kicker. You guys missed a 41-yard field goal. Rookie Anderson or Anders Carlson. All right. If it wasn't for that field goal kicker missing, man, it could have been overtime. But who knows? Who knows? Green Bay didn't get it done. San Francisco did, and that's why they're moving on, you guys. They started the 49ers been in the NFC Championship the past few years, and it's looking like home to them. But they're here to stay, man. I wasn't going for them, you guys. I do want to say linebacker Fred Warner, though, he showed up and showed out. Definitely got to give him respect. He wasn't letting Jordan Love do too much out there. And, the Niners got it done. I don't want to be too long-winded on that, but yeah, Green Bay did have a 73-yard kick return, but then fumbled. Green Bay luckily got it back. Eric Wilson. Man, Matt LaFleur, he coached under Shanahan, so you know this was a rivalry. The record is 3-2, Shanahan, and we got to get it done in the big games. This is going to be scary. You know I don't like the Packers because they're in the same division as my Lions, which we will get to, but they're looking good for the foreseeable future for sure. But the Niners got it done. All right, next up, you guys, we got the Houston Texans. Went on the road to the Baltimore Ravens, and you guys already know what happened on this one, okay? Baltimore showed up, showed out, number 1 seed in the AFC. They whooped Houston's ass 34-10. There's really not much to say other than MVP Lamar Jackson. He showed up and showed out. He only had to throw the ball 22 times. He completed it 16. 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He ain't done. 100 yards on the ground and 2 more rush touchdowns. He had 4 total TDs. Lamar Jackson just got the MVP on Saturday. Mark my words. All right. The game was tied 10-10 at half, though, and I actually thought that Houston was going to upset them. I was a little happy about that, but then after halftime, Lamar said he did a lot of this, a lot of that talking, a lot of that yelling, and the team got riled up, and they came out and they put up 24 unanswered points. That was huge. That was epic, you guys. That was the game. Lamar single-handedly pretty much won this game. Hill had 66 yards. Edwards had 40. Cook had 23. But as I said, man, Lamar did his damn thing. Baltimore's hosting AFC Championship for the first time since 1971. That's epic. This is the first time they reached the AFC Championship since back in 2012 with Flacco when they won the championship. So that's huge, you guys. Lamar Jackson's made history, the first quarterback since 1948 with 2 touchdowns, 2 rush touchdowns, 100 rushing yards, and at least 100 passing yards. Much respect, Lamar. As I said, you just won the league MVP for the second time. But can you get to the finish line? We will see. All right? This is huge. Lamar Jackson also faced the career-high blitz rate, 75%. And he went 13 of 18 with 120 yards and 2 touchdowns against the blitz. Don't blitz him because he's running and he's getting out the pocket with those legs and he's getting yards and tutties, okay? On the flip side, real quick, before we move on, Houston only had 213 yards. C.J. Stroud, 19 of 33, 175 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. He's still the rookie of the year. I thought he was going to come out, play a little bigger, but Ravens defense was all over Houston. They couldn't do nothing at all after halftime. Okay, after halftime, it was really hard to run and everything. Nico Collins only had 68 yards. Singletary had 48. Schultz had 43. Sims punt return, though. All right, that was the only TD of the game. 67 bangers. And they needed some more of that. They needed some more. As I said, CJ was pressured damn near the whole game. He couldn't really got nothing going. He really felt the pressure of the NFL, and I'm sure he got his welcome to the NFL moment on Saturday. For sure. He gonna look at this game. He's probably already watched it 3-4 times. See what he could have did different, better, all that, okay? Houston was lucky to be there, obviously, but the penalties hurt them. Penalties hurt them, and the Ravens moving on. Both number 1 seeds, as expected, are moving on. Those are the 2 that everybody have in the championship or in the Super Bowl, and we will see. But y'all, let's get to it, man. You know I'm so pumped up right now, you guys. I got to talk about my Detroit Lions. All right, I wish I would have did this take yesterday because I was so pumped up, but I'm still going to give you the stats and the facts. Detroit Lions moving on. That's right. I said it. Detroit Lions are moving on to the NFC Championship. I know y'all can't believe it, but that's what it is, okay? Let's go, Detroit. City of Detroit. You guys, we've been waiting a long time for this. Bucks, they came to play, though. I'm not going to lie. Baker Mayfield would not go away at all. Let's talk about it, okay? 31-23, Detroit gets the win. Man, Dan Campbell, to me, you guys, he's going for it a lot. He's pressing it down the necks. He's doing all this. In my opinion, he looked a little nervous. Rightfully so, because this was a big game. We needed this game to get to their first NFC Championship in forever, since the 60s, I believe it is. And, you know, listen, man, Dan Campbell, he got it done. All right, he got it done when it came down to it. Even though he was playing conservative, they got it done. Jared Goff, the fans was chanting his name nonstop, which I loved. And he balled out, you guys. Jared Goff, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and no fumbles. That's what we needed. That's all we needed. On the flip side, obviously they had 2 interceptions to our none. So that was the game changer right there. Man, there was a lot going on in the Bucs for sure. Baker Mayfield, as I said, would not go away. Mike Evans would not go away. He was catching some wild shit. All right, 147 yards for him, 1 touchdown. Palmer had 32 yards. White had 55. Edmonds had 37. But Baker, 349 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he left it all out there on the line for sure. He left it all out there, and I was a little nervous. It was tied up 10-10 at half. And yeah, they went for it. This was questionable, guys. The Bucs went for. They scored. They got some big momentum after Mike Evans scored a touchdown. They went for the 2 because analytics say to do that, but then they didn't get it and they were down by 8. I don't really know about that one. A lot of people are saying it swung momentum. Whatever, man. You know what? The Detroit Lions got it done. Even if they would have kicked the field goal, it doesn't matter because they didn't score another touchdown. All right, cool, man. Let's go, man. Detroit's moving on. I'm so excited to say that, you guys. Jahmyr Gibbs, 74 yards, 1 touchdown. Plus, he had 40 more in the air. Montgomery had 33 yards. St. Brown, 77 yards and a touchdown. He showed up big time, you guys. Laporta showed up 65 yards. We didn't even know if he would play, but he got thrown the ball. He had 9 catches. Williams, 35 yards, and Reynolds, 27 and a touchdown. But listen, the Lions didn't even play the perfect game at all. I cannot wait for them to go back and watch this film because, yeah, San Francisco obviously is a different beast, but we're going to absolutely beat them. We're going to beat them, you guys. Detroit Lions are going to the Super Bowl, and that's just what it is. We're going to win, and we're going to beat the 49ers at the 49ers, and I cannot wait to talk about that this week, okay? But this was epic. In the fourth quarter, you guys, Tampa Bay punted after half. Detroit punted. Tampa Bay punted, but then Detroit got it back, and they scored that touchdown. That was huge because Montgomery punched it in. But that was huge because they was going back and forth, and we needed to break away. We really should have won this game by more, but we could not. We just could not get it done when we needed to. Last week we started out with the touchdown. This week we started out with nothing. I think 3 times in a row. So this was epic. I think that was the first time that's happened as well. And the Bucs defense stepped up, you guys. Baker showed up and showed out. Lions, the last 3 drives, though, what made it happen? 64 yards, 75 yards, and 89 yards in the last 3 times they had the ball. And that is what it took to get the Bucs done. The Bucs wasn't even that good, though, so Detroit definitely got to hit that film room. They got to hit the field. They got to get bigger for 49ers. Even I hope Depot doesn't play, though. That would be epic if he doesn't play, because if he doesn't, we really are winning. But Lions, we're going to the NFC Championship, and I'm so excited about that. Hey, listen up, you guys. I know y'all I want to show y'all this right here. Bam. That's my stats right there. Kansas City and Buffalo. What is that? It's fucking nothing, you guys. I'm so mad about my Buffalo Bills. I just want to talk about it, okay? Buffalo lost. As you guys know, Kansas City, they're in another AFC Championship game. Yes, they're on the road this time to Baltimore, but Patrick Mahomes, he's getting it done. Reigning Super Bowl champ. All right? This is what he does. This is what Kelsey does. Kelsey showed up and balled yesterday. The Bills, I'm just going to throw it out there, man. Josh Allen, he didn't get it done. He didn't get it done. When it absolutely was on the line, he didn't get it done. You go back and forth with Mahomes all the time. You know it comes down to whoever has the ball last. You had the ball, 3rd down. You had wide open receiver, and you did not throw the ball right. Okay, listen. You undercut it about 6-7 yards from the receiver. Josh, that wasn't it. You needed that play. That was the play of the game. I think Tony Romo even said that. And that's the reason why we lost right there. Josh Allen was using the cheat code. He was using his legs a little bit. And for the whole feel of the game, the Bills were in control, but Kansas City just kept fighting back. And I think the Bills got nervous. The Bills D is definitely decimated. Okay, they don't really have anybody. Um, uh, and we just didn't get it done. I don't even know what to say about it, you guys. The jersey's hung up for the year, and that's that. I'm a little upset. Today's take, you guys. Obviously, my emotions are really down because my Lions got it done, but they both were supposed to meet in the Super Bowl. You know, that's just how it was. Patrick Mahomes, he's been in the Chiefs 6 years, and all 6 years he's went to the AFC Championship, man. He is a bad man, and I don't even know why I bet against him because I should have known. But he was going up against my Bills, so I had to. But this is going to be a great game for Kansas City and the Ravens. I can't wait to talk about that in a few days as well. Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, they got it done over my Bills. Andy Reid, he's the cheat code as well. I believe in him so much. Part of me feels like I know Belichick is second interview with the Atlanta Falcons. Hear me out. Okay. Sean McDermott, I think he got to go. I think we need to hire Bill, and then Bill's gonna hire Josh McDaniels. Ooh, I think I'll just hit y'all with something. Okay. Bill Belichick, Buffalo Bills, Josh McDaniels as his OC, Josh Allen. I think this is going to be big. All right, so we'll get to that. Bills, trash. All right, everybody else, Lions, you did your damn thing. Much appreciated. And, yeah, till next time, y'all, Bros Talking Sports. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And we out.